How's it going, everyone? Chris here, and welcome back to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Countdown video. We only have 35 days left until the game's release on December 7th, and today I'm coming at you with my raw, uncensored thoughts about the Smash Direct that happened just about an hour ago. Now, guys, I need you to remember that this is 100% my own opinion, and you guys are going to get at least one other video today, but I just wanted to come at you really quick because all of these thoughts are fresh in my head, and I just really need to talk about them right now. I know a lot of you guys are really disappointed with the way the Direct went down and all the new characters, but I want to talk about it and give you guys all my raw, uncensored thoughts, so this video is not going to be scripted at all. So if I stumble over words or mess up with anything, please forgive me, but I just have a lot of stuff I need to get off my chest right now. So, I guess the biggest thing that we should address right off the bat is that the Grinch leak is 100% confirmed fake. Now, I know a lot of you guys were saying that the Grinch leak was fake, but a lot of us, including myself, and I know Papa Genos, and a bunch of the other Smash tubers were thinking that it is real, so it was really hard for us to see that it was fake. Characters like Geno and Isaac, and a bunch of other highly requested characters were unfortunately not put in the game as playable, but instead they are in the new Spirits mode or Assist trophies. Now, I don't want you guys getting upset at Sakurai at all, because once again, this is his game, and this game is still going to be awesome. I mean, look at this roster. Doesn't it still look great? We have so many new characters, and I know that a lot of you guys are depressed, and I'm telling you guys that I'm not as happy as you guys think I am, but I still think that it is important for us to realize that this is Sakurai's game, and even though this isn't what we wanted, it is what we are going to end up with. Now, right away, guys, remember, if your character did not get in on the base roster, there is still a chance for them to make it in as DLC. So, once again, even if your character didn't make it in now, there's still a chance. However, for characters like Isaac and Waluigi and Springman, I think that they're going to stick as assist trophies. Personally, I cannot see Sakurai retroactively taking assist trophies and making them into characters just because of fan popularity. If they did that, then that means that Waluigi would be the first character to be a playable character, so characters like Isaac and Springman probably not. Another thing that I noticed was that Geno is actually a part of Spirits mode. He is one of the Spirits, and honestly, we don't know too much about Spirits mode yet, but I'm going to get into that a little bit later. But we saw a picture of Geno in Spirits mode, and I don't think that if a character's in Spirits mode, they're also going to be a part of the base roster or the roster as a whole. However, now let's just start talking about the actual Direct. So first of all, we got Ken and Incineroar confirmed. If you guys haven't already gone and watched my initial live reaction, I highly recommend you do so, just because you can see all of my raw, uncensored feelings, and honestly I think it's pretty funny, so I recommend you go watch it. But as soon as Ken was revealed, I think everybody was like, awesome, the Grinch League is alive, we're gonna get the other 6 characters, it's gonna be awesome. But then Incineroar came out of nowhere, and I think that is where a lot of people's hearts really dropped. Personally, I really wanted Incineroar in the game. I really like Incineroar. I started with Litten in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon, so I think that it was really cool that Incineroar got in. But at the same time, that deconfirmed Geno, Mach Rider, Banjo-Kazooie, all of these characters, and I know that made a lot of people really upset. It made everyone even more upset when Sakurai said that Ken and Incineroar were going to be the last 2 characters to be on the base roster. I know personally my heart dropped because I thought, however, at the end, I thought we were still going to get another character reveal because at the end of every single Smash Direct, Sakurai is always like, okay, we have one more character to show you guys, and then he always brings out a new character, but this time it just didn't happen. Like, I just don't understand why that happened, but at the same time, we still got 2 more characters, and I am still happy we got Incineroar and Ken. So after that, Sakurai announced the Amiibo, and as you guys know, or if you didn't know, I love collecting the Amiibo. So far, I'm collecting every single Super Smash Bros. One. I have so many of them right now, and I love doing it. So seeing all those Amiibo was really cool. That's not where I have a problem at all. My problem began when he started showing off Spirits mode. Now, regardless of how you feel about it, this is the new mode that is going to be in the game. Now, when we first saw Spirits mode, I was like, you know what, this could be really cool. This is Subspace Part 2. We're going to get all these new characters and stuff. But that isn't what this is. Spirits is not Subspace Part 2. At least it doesn't look like it. it kind of reminds me of, so we'll get into the end trailer, the CGI thing with like voice actors and stuff like that at the end. But from what we saw that characters can attach these other characters to them and like power them up, and then you can fight them in battles. Which, I mean, that's cool, because like if your character didn't get in and you want to play as like Nabbit or Cranky Kong or Rivali or something like that, this is just Sakurai trying to give like a little nod to them. So like if you play as Falco, you can attach Rivali from Breath of the Wild to him, and then it's kind of like you're playing as Rivali, even though we all know you're playing as Falco, but like you're like, oh, like here's Spirits mode, so here's Rivali. So I don't really know why they did this instead of like a big story mode like everybody wanted, but it is what we're going to have to deal with for right now. Now, the reason I was not as happy with Spirits mode as I thought I was going to be is because Spirits mode took up a large majority of this direct. Now, I understand that Sakurai needed to show this off because this is like the new story mode and something that he's really trying to push, but at the same time, like, why did this need to take up so much time? You know, a lot of people, regardless of how you feel about it, it just took up too much time. I feel like there was other things they could have shown off. Like, I'm shocked. One of the things I'm really shocked about, though, is that they didn't include a demo. We are not getting a demo of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and if we are, it wasn't confirmed here. But we got such a long Spirits mode, and I feel like they could have put that time into something else, but they decided to put it into Spirits. So for right now, we're just going to have to deal with it. I might make an in-depth video about my actual thoughts on Spirits, but for right now, like I said, this is just raw, and I'm just kind of speaking my mind right now. So after the Spirits mode, we moved into the new online, and let's just say I am not happy with it. You guys, I know you guys are probably like always being so ungrateful right now, but no, they made the online mode worse. So originally, in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS, there were two modes you could go into when you went online, those being For Fun and For Glory. And in For Glory, you could play without items, with teams, with stocks and stuff like that. And in For Fun, you could play with stocks or time and item, you know. So it was like the casual and competitive thing. Now what they're doing is, before every game, you have to set the rules that you would like to play with. So you could set it to like 3 minutes, 2 stocks, like a couple of items here and there, you know, whatever. You can set it to whatever you want to. And then it randomly matches you up with someone who makes their own rules as well, and then it randomly decides which one it's going to go to. So usually what Sakurai said is it's going to try and match you up with the person who has similar rules to you, but at the same time, that also opens the floodgate, because that means you could be playing with someone who wants the same 3 stocks and 3 minutes or whatever, but they could also have an item on. They could also turn Final Smashes and Bananas and items on, and you don't want to play with items because you're trying to play competitively. That's where I have a problem with this. I don't understand why they decided to do it like this. That doesn't make any sense to me. For Glory and For Fun, while they weren't perfect, were still pretty decent modes where you could play competitively or casually, but now it's just completely random. Hopefully you get matched up with someone who doesn't want to play with items and wants to play with 2 stocks in 6 minutes or whatever, but it's not a guarantee. Which I don't understand why they decided to do that, but once again, it's not my decision, it's Sakurai's. The other thing I have an issue with is that there's still not dedicated servers for Smash. Sakurai recommends that we use a LAN cable, which means that we are going to have matches that are just as laggy in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as we do for Smash Wii U. They're going to be just as laggy because we don't have dedicated servers. Not everyone has phenomenal Wi-Fi, but if you had dedicated servers, that would be what's taking up the brunt of the bandwidth and stuff like that, and the matches wouldn't be super laggy. However, they decided not to do it because I think they're just too cheap to do it, and now the matches are going to be just as bad as they were for Smash 4. So then we move on to assist trophies, and this is where I know a bunch of people got their hearts broken. So first of all, we had Shadow the Hedgehog officially confirmed as an assist trophy. Now right away I was like, how are they confirming Shadow? Like, Shadow should have been in the game. Simon Belmont got an Echo Fighter, but Sonic didn't. Ryu got an Echo Fighter, but Sonic didn't. Sonic is one of the biggest franchises ever. Like, everyone knows who Mario is, and everyone knows who Sonic is, so how did Shadow not make it into the game even as an Echo Fighter? And then after that, we had Isaac from Golden Sun as an assist trophy. Now, Billy Bo 10K, I'm extremely sorry for you, man. If you're watching this, my heartfelt condolences. And to any of you guys who saw Isaac as an assist trophy, I'm so sorry. Like, that's extremely depressing. And I hope you're doing okay. I agree, it sucks. I cannot believe Isaac didn't make it in, even though he had tons of popularity. So Isaac made it in as an assist trophy. And, okay, so Sakurai's probably thinking when he's going through this, like, or his logic is like, I'm not going to make all these people on the Smash Ballot players, but at least I can make them assist trophies so they're still in the game. But sometimes seeing them as assist trophies hurts even more than them actually getting in the game. Now, in Brawl, Isaac was an assist trophy. He got cut from Smash 4, and then they brought him back for Smash Ultimate. And I honestly believe it made more people upset that he was an assist trophy than if he just wasn't in it at all. After that, was it just me, or did they go way too in-depth with all of the new sound features and, like, the different options you could do? Like, you could change it to Japanese or English or stuff like that. Who cares? Like, I'm sorry. If you're one of those people that likes to play in a different language, good for you. I'm happy. But do you really think that they needed to take the time to show how each character could be in a different language? Like, they showed Ivysaur's different voice actors and villagers' different names in different languages. And, yeah, that's all cool. And then after that, they showed the settings for screen brightness. Like, we don't need that. We really don't need to know about the screen brightness. Everything in settings is basically irrelevant to us. I know in Smash 4, I haven't opened the settings once. You know, they could have put that time. I would have been happier if they put that time into showing us more about spirits than the settings. I just think the settings were the absolute worst part of this direct because why did we need the settings? Like, I did not need to see the settings, but you know what? Once again, Sakurai's game. And I hope you guys don't think that I'm ingrateful or I'm ungrateful because I love everything about this game. I love this game, but it's still extremely sad. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is Springman as an assist trophy. Now, ARMS is one of Nintendo's new IPs that they're really trying to push, and I think that they put Springman in way too early. ARMS was released in 2017, which means there wasn't enough time for Sakurai to develop him as a new fighter. I completely get that. I understand that. However, why did they decide to make him an assist, or not an assist trophy? Yes. That's what I don't understand, because Springman would have been the perfect DLC. It would have made ARMS, get more publicity and more popularity, because people want to know the games where these characters come from, right? So I don't know why they didn't make Springman into a new character and saved him for DLC, but they decided to put him in as an assist trophy. That just doesn't make sense to me. After that, Sakurai showed us DLC, and he was like, even though your character might have not made it on the base roster, we are still going to put 5 new characters in. And he showed us this Legacy Pass, which obviously I'm going to buy because I want all 5 of the DLC characters. But it was just a little disappointing. The reward for buying the Legacy Pass was a Mii costume of Rex from Xenoblade. So, you know, whatever. I guess it's a free Mii costume or whatever, but that just doesn't really matter to me. And then we move on to the final character reveal. Now remember, this character is not going to be on the base roster, but he is instead going to be DLC. So the trailer happens, and right away I'm thinking, it has to be Geno. It's Mario characters, Yoshi's, Luigi. It has to be Geno. So Mario walks up to this Piranha Plant, and the Piranha Plant stands up, and I'm like, okay, well, this must be Geno, like, Geno's about to come and save Mario. And then Mario and the Piranha Plant start fighting. Why is the Piranha Plant a character in this game? The Piranha Plant, the PD Piranha Plant in a jar is a new fighter in Smash. Now, I might make a whole video about the Piranha Plant just because I'm so, like, baffled that he made it in over Geno and Waluigi. But this just goes to show how unpredictable Sakurai is. On no leak, not a single leak I have read, have we seen mention of the Piranha Plant from Super Mario. That is our newest Mario rep, is a Piranha Plant. Not Toad, not Waluigi, not Geno, a Piranha Plant. Now, I'm pretty excited because, like, he does seem pretty cool. Honestly, like, I do like the idea of the Piranha Plant. But why didn't they put in, like, a Goomba or Geno or Waluigi? Like, that character made it in over Waluigi, who's in all the Mario games. I understand him making it in over Geno because the Piranha Plant is more well-known than Geno, but not more well-known than Waluigi. I don't know. Personally, I don't really understand it, but I don't think anyone knows what goes through Sakurai's head. However, I'm not gonna lie though, the trailer at the very end was super cool and I really liked it. It was the one where all the characters were standing on the mountain and we saw Fox McCloud pointing his gun at whatever that was and a bunch of master hands came down and it looked like they were starting to battle and they all got like taken away except for Kirby. And now you have to travel through the world with Kirby and fight versus all of the characters that got attacked and stuff like that. And I think that's the streamlined way to unlock characters. So if you guys didn't see it, I'm not going to put the footage up because Nintendo is very strict about their copyright and stuff like that. But if you guys haven't seen it yet, go watch it because that trailer is super cool. And it has voice acting and CGI. And it looks like the Spirits mode is going to have cutscenes, which makes me think Spirits mode is not going to be as bad as it seems. However, instead of like a more open world, it looks like it's kind of like Paper Mario Sticker Star where you have to travel from different areas on a world map, which is okay, but it doesn't look like there's any story to it. It looks like all you do is you go and fight versus other characters on different stages, and that's how you unlock them. Now, I do think that that's pretty cool, like that's a good streamlined way to unlock characters, but man oh man, do I wish that it was Subspace Part 2. Like, there was so much potential with all of these characters to make it Subspace Part 2, but it didn't happen, so for right now, we're just gonna have to accept it. So let me know what you guys thought about this Direct in the comment section down below. Are you guys happy with the way this turned out? And, like, that's all I want to know. Are you guys happy with the way that this Direct turned out? Because, honestly, although I am very thankful to you, Daddy Sakurai, and I love everything you do, this Direct sincerely disappointed me. So let me know what you guys thought about it in the comment section down below. And later today, I'm going to make another video talking about some other stuff. We'll figure it out, guys. Don't worry, but expect another video later today. Anyways, guys, I love you all very much. Don't let this get you down, and don't be upset at other people. It's not their fault. It's no one's fault. This is still going to be an awesome Smash Bros. Game. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, share, and like, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.